Hi, my name is Detroit Miracle. And did you know that in order for all citizens of any particular government on this world to be allowed freedom or to have freedom, they must first abide by the rules and conditions as set forth by those such governments? And so essentially, they must follow all the rules which are required of any and all citizens in those places that are sectioned off, individualized, and divided. It's as simple as that. And that whole thing, which is freedom or supposedly free, is only given in regards to the things that you should do or will be allowed to do rather than the things that you are not allowed to do or that you shouldn't do. Like, for instance, we have things of the legalities that we must follow. And if you follow the straight and narrow, you can do those things within that particular, because you have the freedom to, you have been given the freedom to do that. And then the things that are not illegal, or the things that are certainly illegal that you shouldn't do, you're not supposed to do, and you are not given freedom to do that. It's as simple as that. So there are, but to a certain extent, you have the freedom to choose to do something illegal, and you have the freedom to choose to do something legal. It's as simple as that. So you have a great degree of freedom in choosing, or that very freedom affords you and allows you a choice to make, right or wrong. Okay, the next thing that in regards to what we know and have came to understand to be freedom, which is given to us, is most certainly not free of charge. And it is something that's most plentiful. So it is not something that they would just give you. And that thing which is freedom is charged and taxed, because freedom would fall under the categoric as a reward. It would fall under the category as an accommodation. It would come at a, or would have came at a heavy price at some point, because all freedoms did not come without sacrifice or war or struggle. It's as simple as that. Because things are usually forged in tyranny as far as civilizations go. For instance, you can read up on cases where have been great conquerors and rulers in history that have conquered incredible territories of the world. And then after conquering those, they would subjugate all of those people under their control and authority. And any notion of freedom would be further removed from their lives, meaning they would have to completely abide under the authority of the ruler or whatever ruling council who had established their particular society or way of life in that area at that particular time. So when someone comes along and they liberate those people and they give those people freedom, that means they're giving them an accommodation. And that accommodation is not free of charge. And just say we have freedom in governments such as here in America, but we can think of a million things that we pay to have the right to have those freedoms. We might have them and they might be free, but we are taxed for them and we pay for them. For example, if you see a beautiful place in a country that you want to travel to, or in any country, which is miles and miles away, it might be hundreds or thousands of miles away, you would certainly need money to get there for travel purposes. You would need money to stay somewhere once you have arrived. I know some might say, well, you have the freedom to stay outside and pay nothing if you make it there. You certainly do have that freedom and that right to choose to do that, but chances are many of us didn't and many of us don't do that. And we had the choice, we had the freedom to make that choice to do that. And once we decided to do that and make that trip, we found out later that it came at a price of the monetarily or a monetary sum. So this is Detroit Miracle. I just wanted to point those things out to you. If you like this video, you are more than welcome to subscribe to my channel, and please hit a like and put a comment by the comment section. Thanks for tuning in.